The history of Jerome started in 1876 when three prospectors staked claims on the copper-rich grounds surrounding the area. A few years later, in 1883, they sold out to a group that formed the United Verde Copper Company. Before Jerome became a town, it was a mining camp of shacks and tents named in the honor of Eugene Jerome, a principal backer of the mining venture. Two years later, that company folded. Reportedly, the costs of operating the mine, especially related to transportation expenses, outweighed revenues. Finally, in 1888, William A. Clark, a financier, brought a narrow-gauge railroad to Jerome and made copper mining profitable in the area. In fact, by the early 20th century, the United Verde Copper Company was the largest producing copper mine in the Arizona territory. In 1912, another financier, James S. Douglas, purchased and began developing a mine called the Little Daisy Mine. By 1916, Jerome had two mines that were very profitable. Copper production in the Jerome area peaked in 1929, but the depression and the low-grade ore that came from the deposits of these mines became an issue. The Little Daisy mine shut down in 1938, and Phelps Dodge took over the United Verde in 1935, but the loss of profits brought the operation and Jerome's mining days to an end in 1953. In this video of Jerome, I hope to show you a lot of the interesting parts of the town, which has become really a tourist attraction as we relive the history of the Wild West during the mining days. In fact, at one point, Jerome was considered to be the wickedest small town in Arizona because of all the craziness that went on. So I'm going to take you through some of the museums and drive you around the town that's filled with quaint shops and little eating joints, and is a great visit for any tourist going through Arizona. across the way is the Douglas Mansion, one of the mansions owned by a financier who expanded copper mining in Jerome. Jerome was a town of haves and have-nots. The haves being the financiers who made the money from the copper, and the have-nots being the miners and other people of the small town in this desolate area of Arizona.